It's opening day of Great Teams of the Past, season number 4. If you are joining us for the first time, as we have been playing these APBA baseball games for a while now, but if you're joining us for the first time, been playing APBA baseball, Great Teams of the Past through the eras. This is season number 4. Season number 1 featured the earliest teams in baseball history. The 1912 New York Giants won season 1. Then following up season 2, the 1920 Cleveland Indians won the pennant, and most recently in season number 3, the 1937 New York Yankees were the champions. Here in season 4, we got teams from 1950 to 1960. One big change, we have gone from a 9-team league to an 8-team league. That'll mean no more buys. Everyone will be level on games played at the end of each week, and it'll make keeping track of the standings just a little bit easier. We'll still play a 32-game schedule, though, in addition to the standard 4-game series that they'll play against the other 7 teams. They'll play a 5th game against 4 other of the teams, and that'll happen here in week 1. Week 1's kind of a jamboree. Everybody will play 4 games against 4 different teams. And here today, we've got the defending champs on the table, sort of, the New York Yankees. The Yankees won season number 3, was the 1937 Yankees. Here in season 4, it's the 1953 Yankees. And they are the visitors, and they will take on the 1950 Philadelphia Phillies here. First game of the season, season number 4. 53 Yankees, they won 99 games. They won the World Series over the Brooklyn Dodgers, their 5th consecutive World Series win. The 1950 Phillies, they won 91 games. They lost the World Series to the New York Yankees. So the Yankees won 6 World Series titles in the 1950s, and APBA picked 1953 for their Great Teams of the Past set. So those are the teams. And let's get started here, and let's meet the teams. First, for the visiting Yankees, leading off and playing third base, Gil McDougald. First baseman is Joe Collins. The right field is Hank Bauer. Center field, Mickey Mantle. We've gone from the Babe Ruth Yankees to the Joe DiMaggio Yankees, and now to the Mickey Mantle Yankees. Gene Woodling's in left field. Yogi Berra is the catcher. Billy Martin's at second base. Phil Rizzuto's at shortstop. The starting pitcher for the Yankees in this one, Eddie Lopat. Lopat, 16-4 with a 2.42 earned run average in 1953. For the 1950 Phillies, the Whiz Kids, leading off and playing first base, Eddie Waitkus. In center field, Richie Ashburn. The left fielder is Dick Sisler. In cleanup, playing right, Del Ennis. Third baseman's Willie Jones. The shortstop, Granny Hamner. Catcher, Andy Semenuk. Second baseman, Mike Goliat. And the starting pitcher for the Phillies, it'll be Robin Roberts. Roberts, 20 wins, 11 losses, a 3.02 ERA in 1950. So, those are the teams. Let's play ball. First, for the visiting Yankees, Gil McDougald. He hit .285 in 1953. And here's Robin Roberts with the first pitch of the season. 62 is the 13. Roberts get things started with a strikeout. Here is Joe Collins, 269 batter. 14's a 30. Fly ball to the left, caught by Dick Sisler for the second out. Here's Hank Bauer, hit .304, 1953. 46 is a 29. Hit back to the pitcher, fielded by Roberts, throws it over to first, and he has a 1-2-3 inning. For the Phillies, in the bottom of the first, Eddie Waitkus to lead things off at .284 in 1950. 44 is a 7, and he slaps one into right field. It's in there for a base hit. First hit of the season, Eddie Waitkus. So runner on for Richie Ashburn. Ashburn batted .303 in 1950. 42's a 14. Lopat's a Z pitcher. Ball 1, ball 2. 25's an 8 against the B pitcher. Hard hit ball, left side, fielded by the third baseman, McDougald. Waitkus got a good jump, so McDougald's only play is to first. He gets the out, 1 away. Waitkus advances to second base. That brings to play Dick Sisler, who batted .296 in 1950. 23 is a 26. Ground ball right side, taken by the second baseman Billy Martin, throws over to first for the second out. Waitkus able to go from second to third. So the Phillies have a runner on third base with 2 outs for Del Ennis, a .311 hitter in 1950 with 31 home runs, finished 4th in the MVP voting. Here is Ennis. 32 is a 12, and that is a fly ball to right. It's caught by Hank Bauer for the third out. So Phillies leave a runner on third base. Played 1 inning, no score. And here is Mickey Mantle to lead off the top of the second. .295 average, 21 home runs in 1953. 36 is a 33. There's a Y. Roberts has the Y. Roberts strikes out Mantle. 1 away. There's Gene Woodling, a .306 hitter. 64 is a 14. Roberts walks Woodling, first base runner for the Yankees. That'll bring up Yogi Berra. Berra, .296 average, 27 home runs. Finished second in the AL MVP voting in 1953. Pitch to Berra. And it is a drive to right. And it is back. And it is deep. And it is gone. Yogi Berra with the first home run of the season. 2-0 Yankees. That'll bring up Billy Martin. Martin batted .257, 15 home runs in 1953. 35 is a 36, ball 1. 63 is a 31. Shallow fly ball to center. Richie Ashburn races in. He makes the catch. 2 outs. Phil Rizzuto. Phil Rizzuto finished 6th in the AL MVP voting in 1953, despite having pretty modest stats. .271 average, 2 home runs, 54 runs batted in. Comes to play with 2 outs. 35 is a 39. He looks at strike 1. 24 is a 27. Ground ball to the third baseman, Willie Jones. He throws over to first to end the inning, but not before Yogi Berra gets things started with a 2-run home run. 2-0 Yankees going to the bottom of the second. Willie Jones to lead things off for the Phillies. Willie Jones, a .267 hitter, 25 home runs in 1950, and probably the best nickname in this game, Willie Edward Puddinhead Jones. So here we go. Puddinhead, 54, 32. Fly ball to right. Hank Bauer takes a few steps to his right, and he makes the catch. 1 out. Granny, his name is Granville. Granny for short. Granny Hamner, the shortstop, .270 hitter. 25 is an 8. It's the B pitcher, though. It's a sharply hit ball into center field, but it's on a line at Mickey Mantle, who makes the catch. 2 outs. There's the catcher, Andy Semenick. Semenick, .288 hitter. 33 is a 5, and he will rip one down the right field line into the corner. Andy Semenick is slow, but he will make his way to second base with a 2-out double. So 2 outs, runner in scoring position for the Mike Goliat, .234 hitter, did have 13 home runs in 1950. 52's a 27. That is a ground ball to the third baseman, McDougald. He will throw over to first for the third out. Side retired. 2-0 Yankees going to the third. Here's Yankee pitcher Eddie Lopat. 46 is a 13. Roberts strikes out Lopat, one away. Here's Gil McDougald, struck out to begin the game. 43 is a 29. Comebacker to the pitcher. Roberts has it, throws to first. 2 outs. Joe Collins is 0 for 1. 15's an 8. And against the B pitcher, it's well hit to center field, but it's going to die at the warning track. Ashburn makes the catch. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Roberts. And here is Robin Roberts coming to the plate. 65's a 35. Weak ground ball right side, taken by the first baseman Joe Collins. Takes it himself, 1 out. Eddie Waitkiss, he's got one of the 2 Phillies hits. This time, though, 24 is a 32. Fly ball to right. Hank Bauer runs it down, catches it for the second out. There's Richie Ashburn, 0 for 1. 21's a 32. Another fly ball to right. Hank Bauer's got this one, too. 3 up, 3 down for Lopat. To the fourth inning, still 2-0 Yankees. Here's Hank Bauer, 0 for 1. 14th, a 30. Fly ball to left. Dick Sisler goes and makes the catch, 1 out. Here's Mickey Mantle, struck out his first time up. 63, 32. Pulls one into right field. Del Ennis, though, able to make the catch, 2 outs. Gene Woodling walked his first time up. 43, 29. Hit back to the pitcher. Roberts has it. Another 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 4 for the Phillies. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 batters. Beginning with Dick Sisler, 0 for 1 today. 62's a 32. Fly ball to right. Hank Bauer has it. 1 out. Del Ennis, 0 for 1. 12's a 25. Ground ball to the second baseman, Billy Martin. He bobbles it, but picks it up, has time to get the out. 2 outs for Willie Puddinhead Jones, who is 0 for 1. 43's a 29. Little dribbler in front of the plate. Lopat rushes in, picks it up, fires over to first for the third out. Both pitchers are doing very well, other than the one pitch to Yogi Berra. And just 3 hits in the game as we go to the fifth. The Yankees have the 2-run homer by Berra and no other hits. Phillies have 2 hits so far. And here is Yogi Berra, 2-run homer in the second inning to account for all of the scoring in this one. 51's an 8 against Roberts, the B pitcher. Hit well into left center field, but Richie Ashburn is able to get there in time for the first out. Billy Martin's 0 for 1. 45's a 14, and Billy Martin will draw a walk. Yankees have a base runner with 1 out. First base runner I think either team's had in a couple of innings. Phil Rizzuto comes to the plate. 21 is a 31. Fly ball to center, routine for Ashburn. He's got it. 2 outs. And that brings the pitcher, Eddie Lopat. 35 is a 13. Robert strikes out Lopat for the second time. On to the bottom of the fifth. Philadelphia comes to the plate, still trailing by 2. Granny Hamner, he is 0 for 1. 15's an 8. Lopat's the B pitcher, flies out to center field, 1 away. is Andy Semenick. He doubled his first time up. He will do something positive here again. Is that 22's a 7? Semenick sends one the other way into right field that will fall in at the feet of Hank Bauer. That is a single. 2 of the 3 hits for Philadelphia by Andy Semenick. So 1 out runner on first for Mike Goliat, who is 0 for 1. 35's a 14. Lopat has the Z. Ball 1, ball 2. 36 is a 33. Pops it up. Left side. The third baseman, McDougald, calls for it. He's got it. 2 outs. Here comes the pitcher, Robin Roberts. 54 is a 32, and he will make contact, but it's a lazy fly ball to right. Caught by Hank Bauer. Inning over. To the top of the 6th. Yankees still have just the 1 hit, but it was a good one. 2-run homer by Berra in the 2nd. Top of the order for the Yankees here in the 6th, Gil McDougald, who is 0 for 2. 66 is a 0. McDougald will roll in his second column. He had 10 home runs in 1953. A 64 is a 6, and McDougald will put one into the right center field gap. It'll roll to the wall. Gil McDougald has himself a leadoff double here to start the 6th. Second hit of the game for the Yankees. Joe Collins is 0 for 2. 16th, a 28. Ground ball to the shortstop, Hamner. McDougald will have to stay put. Throws over to first for the first out. McDougald stays at second. Here's Hank Bauer. 0 for 2 today. 63-31. Shallow fly ball to center. McDougald will stay put as Ashburn makes the catch. All right. McDougald had the leadoff double. Now 2 outs in a row. He is still on second. Here comes Mickey Mantle. 0 for 2. Pitch to Mantle. It's a 15, which is a 10. But against the B pitcher, that's just going to be a ground ball to the third baseman, Jones, who will take it and throw over to first for the third out. So the Yankees can't do anything after the McDougald double. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. Top of the order for the Phillies, Eddie Waitkiss, 1 for 2. One of the 3 Phillies hits. Won't get another one. 65-35. Ground ball right at the first baseman, Joe Collins. He steps on first, 1 out. Richie Ashburn, who is 0 for 2. 51's an 8, but against the B pitcher, fly ball to center, and Mickey Mantle has it for the second out. Dick Sisler, he is 0 for 2. 23's a 26, bouncer to the second baseman, taken by Billy Martin. Throws over to first. Another 1-2-3 inning for Lopat. Played 6 full innings. It is still 2-0 Yankees. These first 6 innings are any indication, it looks like we are headed for another pitchers league. Season number 3, the ERAs were low, the batting averages were low, and will it be the same here in season number 4? Okay, for the Yankees in the top of the 7th, 5, 6, 7 hitters, Woodling, Berra, Martin. Here is Gene Woodling, who is 0 for 1 with a walk. 56 is a 14, and Woodling has walked for the second time. And now Yogi Berra comes to the plate, 1 for 2, the 2-run home run in the second inning that accounts for all of this game's scoring. Yogi Berra with an 11. That's a 0 on his card. He'll roll in his second column. 27 home runs in 1953, already 1 here today. 51 is a 2, and Berra puts one down the right field line. It stays fair by inches. It's into the corner. Gene Woodling's going to score all the way from first base. Yogi Berra is going to make his way to third base with an RBI triple. 3-0 Yankees. Bears driven in all three. Chance for more here in the seventh as the Yankees now have the runner on third, nobody out. Billy Martin comes to the plate. Phillies have to bring the infield in. 23 is a 12. It is a somewhat shallow fly ball to right. Yogi Berra tags up, caught by Del Ennis. They're going to send Berra, play at the plate. Ennis's throw is on line, and Berra's out. Great throw by Ennis, and that's a double play. Berra thrown out at home. That erases the base runner, so nobody on, 2 outs for Phil Rizzuto, who is 0 for 2. 53 is a 19. Ground ball to the third baseman, Willie Jones. Throws over to first, but it's in the dirt. Waitkiss can't scoop it. Rizzuto's on base on the E5. Here's Eddie Lopat cruising along with a 3-0 lead now. He's only given up 3 hits in 6 innings. Swung away with 2 outs. 65 is a 35. Hits it straight up, drifting backward into foul territory. Caught by the catcher, Sumonic. That'll end the inning. But the Yankees add a third run on the Berra RBI triple. After the 7th inning stretch, we've got the Phillies coming up, 4, 5, 6 hitters, beginning with Del Ennis, who is 0 for 2. 23 is a 26, ground ball up the middle. Billy Martin able to get to it, though. Throws over to first, 1 out. There's Willie Jones looking to make up for that error made last inning. 0 for 2 today. 64 is a 13. Lopat strikes out Jones. 2 outs. Here's Granny Hamner, 0 for 2. 33 is a 0. A roll in his second column, 11 home runs in 1950. The 4th hit of the day for the Phillies. 43, just a 7. Granny Hamner puts one into right field. It is a single. So 2 outs for Andy Semenick, who has 2 of the 4 Phillies hits today, a double and a single. Can he keep his good day going and try to get something going here for Philadelphia in the bottom of the 7th? No, can do. 43 is a 29. Hits it back to the pitcher. Lopat has it, throws to first. And that's it for the Phillies in the bottom of the 7th. 3-0 Yankees, top of 8. Here's Gil McDougald. 1 for 3, doubled his last time up. 16-28, grounder to the shortstop Hamner. He's got it. Tosses over to first, 1 away. There's Joe Collins, 0 for 3. 63 is a 32, fly ball to right, caught by Del Ennis for the 2nd out. Hank Bauer, 0 for 3. 23 is a 12. Ground ball to Willie Jones. This time he makes a good throw. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Robin Roberts. On to the bottom of the 8th. The Phillies still trailing by 3. 8, 9, and 1 hitters. Mike Goliat to lead things off. 44. That's an 8. But against the B pitcher, Lopat. Just a fly ball to center for Mantle. 1 away. Now we come to the pitcher spot, Robin Roberts, and trailing 3-0. He will sit for a pinch hitter. Doesn't look like these Phillies have much of a bench. It'll be Dick Whitman to pinch hit. 250 and 132 at-bats in 1950. 51's a 9, and Whitman comes through. He bloops one over Rizzuto's head, little Texas leaguer. It'll fall in left field for a base hit, 5th hit of the game for the Yankees, for the Phillies. And Philadelphia has a runner on first with 1 out. Top of the order, Eddie Waitkus. He is 1 for 3. 22's a 7. He puts it into right field. That's a base hit. Whitman goes from first to third. And the Phillies now have runners at the corners with 1 out. Yankees maybe starting to think about getting the bullpen going as the Phillies are threatening here in the bottom of the 8th. Here's Richie Ashburn, 0 for 3. Runners on first and third. Yankees will play deep, try for a double play. Won't matter. 33's a 0. Roll on Ashburn's second column. Just 2 home runs in 1950, though. But a 45 is a 6, and he hits it over Mickey Mantle's head to the wall. Dick Whitman will score. Eddie Waitkus will score from first base. Richie Ashburn will roll into second base with a 2 RBI double. And with that, the Yankees' lead has been cut to 3-2 as Richie Ashburn comes through. There's still just 1 out. Now the tying run is on second base for Dick Sisler, who is 0 for 3. And Dick Sisler rolls an 11 for a 0. He'll roll on his second column. 13 home runs in 1950. Good chance this game is tied. And Phillies have a chance to take the lead with a home run. 35 is a 2. Sisler blasts one into right center field. It's going to roll. It must have taken a funny bounce because Richie Ashburn will score easily, and Dick Sisler has tied the game with an RBI triple. So from 3-0 to 3-3, just like that. And now the go-ahead run is on third base with just 1 out. Eddie Lopat. Your day is done. He has given up 3 runs here in the 8th. The Yankees will go to Allie Reynolds. Reynolds 13-7, a 3.41 ERA, mostly as a reliever in 1953. He comes in with the go-ahead run on third with 1 out. Del Ennis. Yankees will bring the infield in. 32 is a 12. And oh no for the Phillies. Fly ball to right. Sisler tags. Bauer has it. Throws home. Sisler's trying to score. Bauer's throw is in time. They throw out Sisler. Second time this game. Someone's been thrown out at the plate. Double play ends the inning. And it will stay 3-3 as we go to the 9th. Phillies will need a new pitcher, as Robin Roberts was pinch hit for. And hey, let's go to the National League MVP, Jim Constanti. 16-7, a 2.66 earned run average, 22 saves, 74 relief appearances in 1950. So Constanti comes in the 3-3 game. Go to the 9th. Mickey Mantle is 0 for 3. Can he change his fortunes here? No. 12 is a 29. X, no ground ball, back to the pitcher. Constanti has it, throws to first, one out. Here's Gene Woodling. He's 0 for 1, has walked twice. 63's 31, lifts a routine fly ball to center for Ashburn. He's got it, 2 outs. Yogi Berra's had a good day, 2 for 3, a 2-run homer in the second, an RBI triple in the seventh, accounting for all 3 Yankee runs. He's got 2 of the 3 Yankee hits. Yogi Berra, 2 outs, nobody on. 42-38, looks at ball 1. 51's an 8, but against the A pitcher, pops it up. Left side, Jones has it. And Constanti has a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Phillies looking to walk one off here. Otherwise, we go to extras. Willie Jones will lead off. 5, 6, 7 batters for the Phillies. Jones is 0 for 3. 54 is a 32. Fly ball to right. Bauer makes the catch at the warning track, 1 out. There's Granny Hamner. He's 1 for 3. 65 is 35. Ground ball at the first baseman, Joe Collins. He takes himself 2 outs. And the last chance before we go to extra innings, Andy Semenuk, who is 2 for 3. 41's a 24. Ground ball to the shortstop, Rizzuto, and he throws over to first. A 1-2-3 inning for Allie Reynolds. Opening day, 9 innings are not enough. We've got extra baseball here as the Yankees and the Phillies go to the 10th inning. 7, 8, 9 hitters coming up for the Yankees. Billy Martin, 0 for 2 with a walk. 25's an 8 against the A pitcher, popped up. Third baseman Jones calls for it, 1 out. There's Phil Rizzuto, 0 for 3, did reach base on an error. 65's 35, gets a ground ball right side. First baseman Waitkus has it. He tags first for the second out. We are to the pitcher spot, Allie Reynolds. Do we hit for Reynolds? Do we continue on? I think we're going to hit for Reynolds. Bring in Irv Noren, 267 hitter, 1953. Pinch hits. 25's a 9, but against an A pitcher, ground ball to short, and Hamner has it, throws to first. Side retired. So Noren. Yankees need a new pitcher. And we'll go to Jim McDonald. 9-7, a 3.82 ERA. 27 games, 18 starts in 1953. He will pitch the bottom of the 10th. For 3, Mike Goliath comes to the plate. '16 is a 28. Ground ball to the Rizzuto at short, and he gets the first out. Constanti, the pitcher. I think we will. He's thrown 2 innings now, right? He has. All right. We will go to a pinch hitter here. Jimmy Bloodworth, 227 in 1950. 55's an 8 against the C pitcher. That's a base hit. So another pinch hit for the another yes, 2 pinch hit singles for the Phillies. Runner on first, winning run on first. Here's Eddie Waitkus, who is 2 for 4. 2 of the Phillies' 9 hits at this point. 26 is a 26. Ground ball to the second baseman. Martin flips to Rizzuto, throws to first. No, Waitkus is able to beat it out. Just a fielder's choice. And the second out. Richie Ashburn had a 2-run double in the 8th. He could use another one here. He's 1 for 4 today. 12's a 25. Ground ball to the second baseman, Martin. Tosses it over to first. For the third out, we go to the 11th inning. Phillies need a new pitcher. And it will be Bubba Church. Church, mostly a starter, 8-6, 2.73 ERA, 142 innings, 31 games, 18 starts in 1950. Be facing the top of the order for the Yankees. Gil McDougald's 1 for 4. Yankees still only have 3 hits. One of them was a double by McDougald. And McDougald's got another one, 11. He'll roll in his second column. 10 homers in 1953. 25's a 2. Puts it down the right field line. It's fair by inches. McDougald races around the bases. He leads off 11th with a triple. Go-ahead run, 90 feet away. Joe Collins, he is 0 for 4. Phillies bring the infield in. 46 is a 29. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Church has it. McDougald has to stay put. Church throws over to first. 1 out. Hank Bauer's 0 for 4. 63 is a 31. Could be deep enough. Ashburn makes the catch. McDougald tags. McDougald's not slow. McDougald slides in under the tag safely. And on the sacrifice fly, the Yankees have taken a 4-3 lead here in the top of the 11th. So Bauer comes through. And now there's nobody on with 2 outs. Here's Mickey Mantle, 0 for 4. 32 is a 26. Tough day for Mantle. Ground out to second baseman. Goliath throws over to first. We go to the bottom of the 11th. The Yankees have taken a 4-3 lead. Jim McDonald will come out for his second inning. He will face the heart of the Phillies' orders, the 3-4-5 batters, beginning with Dick Sisler. Sisler, 1 for 4, tripled his last time up, then was, I believe, thrown out home trying to score on a fly ball. 46 is a 32, and Sisler will fly out to Bauer and right for the first out. Here's Del Ennis, 0 for 4. 42's a 9 against the C pitcher. That's a pop-up. And the third baseman, McDougald, has it. And there are 2 outs, and the Phillies are down to their last out here in the bottom of the 11th. Willie Puddinhead Jones, who is 0 for 4. Can he keep this game going? 12 is a 25. Ground ball to the second baseman, Billy Martin, fields it cleanly, throws to first, and that is the ball game. On opening day, the 1953 New York Yankees defeat the 1950 Philadelphia Phillies 4-3 in 11 innings. The Yankees 4 runs on just 4 hits, no errors. The Phillies 3 runs, 9 hits. They made 1 error. The Yankees, 4 hits, all 4 went for extra bases. Yogi Berra had a 2-run homer in the second. Berra had an RBI triple in the third. And then in the 11th, Gil McDougald tripled and then scored on the Bauer sacrifice fly. Eddie Lopat pitched the first 7 and a third innings, gave up 8 hits, no walks, 3 runs, all earned, had 1 strikeout. Allie Reynolds came in and pitched the next inning and 2/3, and then Jim McDonald will get the win. 2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. For the Phillies, 9 hits, more than doubled up the Yankees. 3 of them went for extra base hits. 2 hit games for Eddie Waitkus and Andy Semenick. Ashburn and Semenick had doubles. Sisler had a triple. Ashburn, all 3 Philly runs came in the bottom of the 8th as they trailed 3-0, came back to tie it on an Ashburn 2-run double and Sisler's RBI triple. Philly pitchers, Robin Roberts, 8 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 3 walks and 4 strikeouts. Jim Constanti came in and pitched 2 scoreless innings. And then Bubba Church will take the loss. 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 run, no walks, no strikeouts. So that's all from here from Shibe Park in Philadelphia. The Yankees are season 3 winners, the 1937 Yankees. And now the 1953 Yankees are off to a good start, winning here in extra innings in their first game of the season. If you want to follow along, see what the schedule is, get the updates, head over to the website, rogersportsgames.com, and find all that information and more, as well as all the rest of my projects. But that is it. We'll be back sometime soon with another game here in APBA Baseball, Great Teams of the Past. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast. If you did, please like and subscribe for more. Thanks.